What's going on, family? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy JustJez, just doing me, and today we are here finally with our annual yearly interview. This is something I started a couple years back now. I think it was in 2022 was for the first one, where I entered like I think 5 to 6 questions and to kind of serve as like a benchmark and as like a way to kind of show my progression, like when it comes to content creation and like this channel and all my channels and all like my social medias and everything like that, where my mindset was at during that point, how I was physically, even how I was mental health wise as well. And this is the third video, but like second year doing it, if that makes sense. Because of course last year 2023 that was the first one. This is the second one. Very high. We've had a lot of growth in this year. Specifically for this channel alone, we just hit 1,000 subscribers just like a couple days ago. Again, thank y'all for that so much. And we're already at like 1,050, about to hit 1,100. So again, thank y'all truly. And yeah, like I said, very exciting. I don't remember, like I also set goals for myself as well. So let's say I said like I want to hit 5,000 subscribers. I also kind of set those kind of goals too as well. So it's kind of interesting to see like if I hit those goals, did I like get a little bit under it? Did I overachieve like hell? I'm not even too sure. But yeah, let's waste some more time. Let's jump right into it. All right, y'all, here we go. Actually, I want to see something real quick. When did I post this guy? I think the last 2 years I posted it on Christmas. This year's course is going up on Christmas Eve. I just didn't want to post it on Christmas. People are going to go out and of course spend time with their friends and family and everything like this. But as you can see by the title, this was interviewing myself in 2023. Already vastly different if you look at this, like where I am in terms of the background, how my hair was and everything like that, how my facial hair was. Like this is, I had the beard and like I still kind of have that now, obviously. Then I switched to, I don't know when I just went only goatee. What the hell? And then now I kind of went back to where I kind of mixed them two together where I kind of have the facial hair, but I cut my hair again. But and this video is 50 minutes. We're not gonna watch the entire thing. I probably will watch the entire thing, but like for y'all, I'll probably just kind of skip through things and kind of just go for the questions only type of stuff. But yeah, let's get into it. What is going on, family? Welcome back to the channel with another video, and it is that time of the year. It's almost Christmas time. Well, when y'all see this, it will be Christmas. So Merry Christmas to y'all. Hope y'all have a great Merry Christmas to you guys as well. I like it as well because, of course, y'all saw at the beginning, I have an intro now where I kind of say every single video. During this time, I was kind of just saying like the generic YouTube opening. Some family, maybe get some good food. I know it's not like really like focus on all right, things. Bro, you're yapping, bro. All right. Crying is crazy.
Family, it's Jez here.
Wow, I look so. My first time doing this is crazy seeing this actually. So, I'm not trying to yap too much, but so this of course is in 2022. I filmed this video the same year I moved out for the first time from my home. Not the best family life. Like I don't want to get too much into it. I think during this time I did, and I was very open about it. But I'm kind of like past that now. I'm just kind of looking forward. But like, yeah, like kind of just moved out with like a bag and a couple other stuff. Like I didn't have a lot, you know what I'm saying? I moved out with my girlfriend. We got our own place, our own apartment. And like, again, like, and I'm still in the top left. I'm still in this same room like a year after, but like a completely different mental space and everything like that. Like this guy right here was depression is very,
So I could keep wanting to look at myself, but I need to look at the camera.
And also, okay, I mean, just I guess big change off rip. This was filmed on my phone. Like, oh yeah, that's very true. Y'all can see it right here. I still got that same phone too. I got that same phone too. Oops, just a different case now. Still got the same phone. This is the iPhone 11. I'm pretty sure. I know. What the hell? I know.
I hope y'all doing good.
Yeah, I did not write the questions down or nothing. So me neither. Me neither. My pass me. Yup. Both my pass me's. Right now is still have no idea what the questions are. It's so weird just looking at myself. This is crazy. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like a time capsule.
How old are you? Right now I'm 20.
How old I am? Of course. Okay. Well, yeah, like he said in his freaking bald headed self. 20. Of course, 21 up there. I am now 22. I'm about to turn 23 very soon in January 17th to be exact. And the year 22, honestly, I've always said this. I feel like not to delve too deep into it, but like, if we were in the year of 2020 when it comes to high school and like, just during like the vid and the pandemic and all that crazy stuff, it kind of feels like it just kind of skewed our, like, at least for me, my perception of time. Like I still like not like I'm the same person I was that I was when I was 18 or 19 or whatever, but like at the same time, I don't feel like I'm like an adult yet. Like I'm a grown up, if that makes sense. I'm still paying my bills and working a 9 to 5 and doing like grown up things, paying taxes, all that crazy stuff. But at the same time, it still feels like I don't know how to explain. Like not that I'm in high school, but it doesn't feel like I've like hit that age where I'm like damn, I'm getting up there. Does that make sense? Even turning 23, it's like I'm still cool. I know for some other people who are younger, they're like, "Oh man, you're an unk, you're this, you're that," but like, I still find like I feel kind of cool. Like I don't feel like it's anything crazy. This is my Jordan year. Like if you know anything about basketball, Michael Jordan, his number is 23. Going into that, and of course, the year after that is the Kobe year, 24 for Kobe. Rest in peace to him and his daughter Gigi, obviously. So going into 23, I really want to just keep doing more of the same in terms of like keeping the consistency going when it comes to content and everything like that. Even out my life outside of content, making some big moves when it comes to my relationship with my girlfriend, traveling with my friends and everything like that. Just kind of more of the same, but kind of stepping it up a level and just just expressing myself in the best way I know how. But yeah, I'm 22 years old right now. It still feels kind of the same. I mean, I will say I feel a lot different than I was when I was 20, like 2 years ago. But like for me and when I was 21, somewhat still similar, definitely different, but like not too crazy different, if that makes sense.
Smoking or anything like that. If you, man, if you want to, if you're
Yep.
doing cigarettes,
Yep. So,
finally be able to drink, do all the other stuff. I'm not
I'm
going to. I'm not really
yeah, I'm
big
not
on
really a
drinking
big
or
drinker, I'll
anything.
be honest. That's
So
one thing too. Y'all let me know down below as well when it comes to that. Like, I know when people turn 21, even beforehand, people like, of course, indulge in drinking and stuff like that. I've never been a fan. I have since 21 done a little bit more drinking when it comes to like social drinking, being around my friends and like partying and everything like that. But still nothing too crazy. I've never gotten drunk. I've never had like a hangover or nothing like that. It's just not my speed. But I always find that interesting too as well. I know for others, like even like I say, even before 21, but when they hit 21, they go crazy and because they really wanted to see what that world feels like and stuff like that. But I've never been like it's never interested me, basically, is what I'm trying to
smoking
say.
or anything
Like
like
if I
that.
go out with friends,
Bro,
just finally try that
I
shit for
yap
the one
so
time. I just can't bring
much.
myself to it.
Oh
What
my
is your
god, why am I yapping over myself? Like, what is this? How y'all see me? Oh, brother.
following right now? So right now,
Okay, I don't know if y'all heard that, but the question was because everyone was yapping is, what is my following right now? I think I go on to say like I kind of explained the social media I'm using during that time. So I think I said like YouTube. What did I say? YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. I think I said Twitter and stuff like that. Kind of did like a culmination of all of them. The main ones, honestly, I really do now is like YouTube, TikTok, and like I guess Twitch. I haven't been streaming as much these last couple of months, but like at the beginning of the year, I was a lot more consistent with it. But those are my definitely my big three. Yeah, right. So YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram is still definitely up there too as well. It's just not like I don't know, like this last half of the year when it comes to Instagram, specifically Twitter as well. I'm about to delete Twitter on New Year's Eve as well. I'm planning to delete that going into New Year. That's a whole different conversation. But like those apps don't even like mean nothing to me anymore compared to the used to. I know like they probably mean and in terms of content creation, it is good to build up those platforms like for sponsorships and things like that. But like I don't know, bro. It's just so much like this AI bots, brain dead stuff going on in there. I don't think there's even a purpose. I'd rather just kind of stay on the YouTube, stay on the Twitch, like, on like the content apps, and like everything else can go type shit. Let's see what the numbers are though, because I really don't even remember what like my goals were and like where I was during this time.
This is gonna be crazy because I feel like we've grown a lot. Like I'd be like,
You talking about you've grown a
I try not to
lot.
let numbers like really dictate, especially when it comes to like just creating stuff, like just not just even content creation, but just like
That's still a
being
challenge.
creative, just
That's still a
creating things and putting
challenge.
stuff
It's
out
hard to
there.
not look at the
Numbers will
numbers.
always kill it. Like you cannot worry about numbers no matter what it is. I know it's like it's a meme. Yeah.
I have, of course, I have IG, I have Twitter. Get
Yeah.
my socials link, but
Twitter is dead. Fuck
Yeah.
Twitter. And I just recently started doing like
We thought Twitter was dead during then like a year ago. Looking at it now, it's called X now. Everything like that.
IG Reels. We
Golly,
just hit like 50 followers on there. Like I think I started like a couple weeks ago.
I since deleted my IG
It's,
Reels.
it's
It's not
dope.
up
I think I've
anymore.
gained some
I think
subscribers
it's still up,
from
but I
IG.
think I
gained
don't
like
log
2 or 3 of
into
them
it no
from
more.
IG Reels. Like I mean, I
Shout out to all the people who who follow me on IG. I'm pretty sure like he said 50. I'm pretty sure we're above 50 now on IG Reels. If I go log in and check my account, I just don't know what the exact number is.
looking at my computer. But right now on YouTube, we have 77 subs.
Wow,
Honestly,
77.
wow.
That's crazy. 77 subscribers 2 years ago. We just hit 1,000, and I'm trying to think too, because like I don't know if y'all know this, but I have two different channels. I have one which is this course, like this like very variety channel. I kind of post a lot of different stuff. And I have another channel where it's kind of more of me just kind of talking and yapping and discussing about like pop culture, just like things I find interesting or like I want to rant about on the other channel. And that one is, it's kind of growing in its own way over there too as well. But to be 77 subscribers, and I want to see where he was at actually. Hold on.
Wow, 77 subs, bro. We have
And having 77 subs to me is really
77
crazy.
is crazy all these years
bro.
back.
We have 300. I think as of recording this, 308
308 subscribers. 308, y'all. That was a year ago, and now we have since doubled that and have gone far beyond to hit 1,000, the big 1K. That's insane. From 77 to 300 to 1,000, like from 77 to 300 is already crazy enough, because that's what like times 5 or something like that. And then from 300 again, just like times like almost 3. I appreciate y'all so much, truly. This journey throughout content creation, specifically throughout YouTube, is a very interesting. It has its ups, it has its lows for sure. If you're a fellow content creator, you definitely know what I'm talking about when it kind of comes to like to kind of keeping that passion, keeping the energy forward, balancing it alongside everything else you're doing with your life, because you still have to work jobs, pay your bills. Maybe you're balancing with school and everything like that. This can be very, very tough sometimes, but like it just drives you. You just want to do it every single day. You want to put your best foot forward. Interacting with the followers and the subscribers, the people who want to give you that energy and give you that time to even support you in the comments and everything like that. Just everything about it. And I also want y'all to really understand that like I said, I don't know the exact statistic. I think I said the same thing in the 1,000 subscriber video, but like people, it's not even about numbers, but just even like just posting, kind of putting yourself out there. A lot of people do not even get past like their 10 videos, bro. They post like 4 or 5, don't see a lot of progress, and then they quit. You know what I'm saying? Not to like, throw dirt on them or throw shit on them or nothing like that, but just on some genuine stuff. Like a lot of people don't even or even streaming stuff like that, like they don't really give it a full try. And this is kind of this entire journey is kind of really to showcase like if you really put your best foot forward, you put your energy and love and time to whatever hobby you have. Like I always say, it does not only have to be content creation. Whatever you're passionate about in life, whatever like your highest goal, your highest dream, whatever you envision yourself doing in the next 20, 30 years or whatever, go for it, bro. Put your best foot forward. Again, especially if it's something like content creation, because I know content, I'd be the first one to say it. During like around this time, it's very convoluted. There's a lot of people posting. There's a lot of people kind of filling up every type of space, and you might kind of feel kind of daunting to kind of start and to put yourself out there and stuff like that. But genuinely, like that, most people will tell you this is that even with all that may being true, there is no one doing it like how you are. No one can be you. No one can express themselves as you or like you or whatever the case may be. There's only one you in this world. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to content creation, at its core, I know they're trying to make it seem like it's a lot about money and monetization and just sponsorships nowadays. But in my heart of hearts, the core of content creation is you, like how you express yourself, what you're interested in, how you can convey that interest to match, to your viewer, to your subscriber, to your follower, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So if you're kind of like, again, feeling kind of daunting, like, I don't know if I should start, I don't know if people would even mess with me like that, yada, yada, yada. Just start, bro. Just start posting. Just try. You know what I'm saying? Give it some good amount of time. Again, like I said, a lot of people don't even make it to like a couple of videos, bro. Give it like a good couple of months. Give it a year and just put your best foot forward and see where it can take you. Like I said, look at this, bro. Moved out of my house, living with my girlfriend, barely had nothing, honestly. 77 subscribers, then still in the same place, still doing my thing. Because even during this time when I hit 300, I don't think I really was even going as hard as I possibly could on YouTube. I was still kind of like a little bit half-assing it, that kind of stuff. I was kind of, I think, focusing more on streaming during that time and not really on YouTube. this is like the real first year I kind of like locked in. It was like I'm up, like I had multiple months of posting daily, if not posting like at least 3 to 4 times a week, and just promoting myself and everything like that. And look how far it got me. You know what I'm saying? 77, 300, 1,000. You know what I'm saying? This it speaks for itself. It speaks for itself.
And like I said, we have 2 channels now. I made a second
Oh
channel.
yeah, let me
kinda
check
where I do
that.
just,
Let me
like,
check
this
that.
miscellaneous things over there. I have like a podcast thing I got going. There's just other stuff over there. That one's at like 67.
That's
like
also very crazy. Because again, like I don't think it's really tied to this channel. Cause I wanted this other channel to kind of grow by itself and kind of do its own thing. But the other channel right now, I mean, it's called JustJez. Like I think y'all probably have seen, this one is now titled Jez Reacts. This other one is called JustJez, but this one now has 347 subscribers. So I think he just said what he just said 67. What did he just say?
I got going. There's just other stuff over there. That one's at like 67.
Yeah, 67. This one is now at 347. So again, keep in mind, like I think when this first video came out in 2022, it might have been at like 0 or something like that, like 5 or 8 or something like that. Like I just started it. I was kind of switching my channels around, doing a whole lot of different stuff. I kind of wanted to like start anew. So that one went from 0 to 67 to 347, almost 350. And even with this second channel, like I'll be honest, I could definitely be a lot more like harder and like putting a lot more, videos out in terms of output and everything like that on this channel right here too. I really locked in during the summer. That's why like it kind of went to 347. Because before then I think it was like still in the 200s or something like that. So even that alone, y'all, like I had 2 channels kind of running alongside each other. This one kind of starting a lot more fresher than the other one, but still 67 to 350. That's still like what? That's like what? 1 to 60 is like times 6, and then like times another 5. Like again, like I said previously, bro, just put your best foot forward. Just put your all into it. Again, not only just content creation, but specific. If you are doing content, just give it 1 full year. 1 full year. Just really try. And anything can happen, bro. I'm still on this journey. I'm not saying like I'm at some point right now where I can quit my job and live off this stuff, but it's still like the passion, the energy, just the love is still flowing throughout it. And just you see the progress. It's slow, it's not overnight, but that's why I kind of have these videos here to kind of remind myself like where you started off from and where where you're going. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, both channels doing swimmingly.
Over on Twitch, we have 110. We just hit 110.
Twitch, oh, Jazz.
110.
Oh,
Off the top of my head,
Jazz.
I can't even. I think we're at 180, 80 something. I think it's like 88.
180. Okay. Because Twitch, I'll be honest, like that's the thing I kind of like since the summer put on the back burner and really started focusing on YouTube, which is why we were able to, like kind of hit the growth and progress over here on YouTube. But Twitch now, I'm at, I think 208. I'm trying to see if I can find the number real quick. I'm at 225. So he said what 110 and he said 180 and now we're at 225. Still growth, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not as much as over there on YouTube, but still growth nonetheless. Like I said, that's mainly because I just haven't been streaming like that. That's the one thing I will say about streaming personally is like I don't love it. I was never really like not even like in terms of like me streaming, even as like a viewer, I never liked Twitch. I was really always more of a YouTube person. Shout out to my homie Apollo the Almighty. He was the first person I really started watching on Twitch all the way back at the beginning of 2020, I'm pretty sure. And he's like one of the reasons why I'm doing content now too as well. But I was really never a big Twitch person. Even nowadays, I only go in there to view like my friends' Twitch, like shout out to Paz, Mikey, Jarrell, and stuff like that. And even then, I usually just be lurking. I don't really be actively talking all the time. Gotta be like multitasking, doing like editing videos. I have them like in like a different tab, or you know what I'm saying. So that's kind of another reason. But regardless, again, still growth, still happy, still very appreciative for everyone who followed me over there on Twitch and everything like that. I know I'm not of course, the most consistent, but y'all still be showing mad love. And I appreciate you, especially these last couple of months, because like you said, we are at 180. We were probably at like 200 for a good amount of time. But like, I think some of y'all who even followed over here on the YouTube, y'all went over to the Twitch without even me like promoting it or saying anything. I know it's something from YouTube because like there's no how else you find in the Twitch. You know what I'm saying? But y'all still go and support and go follow over there. And thank you, truly, thank you.
For the clips account,
for
at
clips.
least.
I think this is now for the
Like, with
TikTok.
my Twitch
It's
and
like the
stuff like
last
that.
one I really be
But
on.
my main TikTok
so
account
dusty.
right now is at 1,365 followers.
I don't know
And
what
on my
I'm at right
TikTok
now.
clips account is 476.
476. Okay.
I think I can check it on my phone real quick. My bad, y'all. Hold on.
I already have it pulled up, but I want to see what he
says.
says.
I know we definitely grown.
Bro is not prepared.
From both
not
of those numbers,
prepared.
I'm pretty sure. My main account now is 2,771. Like for my social commentary thing I was saying is 2,771. So we damn near doubled.
I have that one
over there on
Twitch,
on TikTok. And then for my clips account, we're at right now 1,052. So we damn near doubled on both.
Okay. I mean, so TikTok wise, I'll be honest. My main TikTok, I have like, I don't want to say given up, but I have like retired from TikTok in a sense. Don't post on there at all anymore as much as I used to. I think I stopped posting on there like genuinely on my main one. My main one was like maybe during the summer. TikTok has since 2020 or not 2022, and then even 2023 has fallen off crazy hard. All of this now is just ads and people trying to sell you stuff and just straight up corn, honestly, just straight up corn. And it's just crazy being on there. I think he said, what did he say, 1,000? And he said like 2,000. I think right now we're at 3,000. Yeah, we're at 3,352. Still, I'm very appreciative. Thank you for everyone who follows me over there on main TikTok and everything like that. I don't really promote it. Like again, I really have not posted on it in a very long time. I think I posted on there like during the elections, just kind of get the thoughts out and everything. Kind of use TikTok as like a little void. I kind of go on there to say whatever I want to say that's been on my mind as I can't put anywhere else, and I just kind of go about my day. If people like it, they like it. If they comment, they comment, and that's really what it is. Because my last video was about the election was on November 6th. I posted 2 videos about that. But before that video on November 6th was all the way back on July 23rd. And that was a whole different video. So that kind of just goes to show I have not really been on there like that. My second TikTok, that's like how he was saying, that's like more of my content creation one where I go and like promote, post clips. That one right now is a 1,133. Even that one as well. I've recently kind of started getting back on there and posting a little bit more, but for like a smooth minute, I just stopped going on TikTok. I stopped posting on there too as well. And for some of y'all who may know, I don't know how true this is, but I keep hearing I keep hearing the date, January 19th, that they're going to be deleting TikTok. We're not deleting it, but like how they do it is that they make it to where they have to remove it out of the App Store for the United States users. So that makes it to where you can't update the app anymore after a time. So the current state you can probably use the current state, but when it keeps updating, and you can't update the app no more, you can't use the app anymore. You know what I'm saying? So eventually it will make it die out for TikTok. It won't be maybe immediate, but it'll be like gradual. So it might not even matter anymore to be on TikTok. Like I'm not saying it's like if you're like a big TikToker or you do enjoy using it, of course keep using it until like you can't use it no more, or keep posting on there until you can't post no more. But I think we only got like a couple months left, y'all, on some real shit. So I guess enjoy it while we still can. But like I guess you can see definitely by like the numbers and everything like that. My main focus really right now is just YouTube and Twitch. TikTok is cool, but everything else I could give a damn about. I'll be honest. I think this is when I was saying my goals.
I feel like that's too low, honestly.
For what to reach.
I want to say 1,000, but I feel like that's too high.
Oh, I'm guessing.
I wanted to say 1,000, 2022. Golly.
You know what I'm saying? So by the end of 2023, when I film this video again, I want to be at 1,000 subs. I was gonna say 500.
That's correct.
1,000. Of course, we now just hit 1,000. Thank y'all again. And of course, during that year we hit 300. Like I said, like this was my really full year of like really locking in. So like, of course, I think I went on to say I wanted to hit 1,000 in this year. And we definitely accomplished that goal. And of course, just another year of just another further growth and everything like that. For my next goal for next year, when it comes to YouTube specifically, I don't know. It can go so many different ways. I think like as like my past selves have said, I definitely want to shoot for the stars. I think I'm gonna go for 5,000 subscribers by the end of next year. That's definitely a very big jump, but it's definitely doable. All the same as well. Yeah, big 5,000. I don't know. Might be something kind of crazy and everything like that. It took a lot to get to this point, but I feel like once you kind of hit that first 1,000, again, you keep the same work ethic, you keep the consistency, you still like evolve and change and stuff like that in terms of your content and everything. But I feel like the ball just kind of gets on rolling and it just doesn't stop. You know what I'm saying? There might be some dry spells and stuff like that here and there, but by the end of 2025, we will be at 5,000 subscribers. Trust me. And now for Twitch.
Twitch, we're at 110.
Twitch, I don't know though.
Yes,
we will
Twitch,
see.
it's probably a little bit more challenging. I think for Twitch,
it's definitely a lot harder to grow on Twitch.
500 followers.
500
by the end of 2023.
My ass did not reach that even this year.
Like 400 more.
I'll still keep the same thing too for that. For Twitch, 500 for Twitch.
500 for Twitch is not even close. It's not even close. We're halfway there. I'll say that we're halfway there for sure. I'm gonna keep the same 500. I'm gonna try to do a lot better on streaming when it comes to Twitch this year. Again, it's just like not my forte. I really do like, after like really putting a lot of time into YouTube, I'm definitely more of a YouTuber than a Twitch streamer. But I do like streaming from time to time. I will be lying if I don't. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll hit a good stride on there, get it going. I think also when it comes to Twitch as well, you have to be very like, not necessarily promotional, but you have to network a lot more when it comes to Twitch, because with YouTube, you can kind of post your videos, go about your day, kind of garner your own little fan base. But on Twitch, you kind of have to like either bring people over from other platforms to Twitch, which is also very hard and very difficult in its own way, or kind of just network a lot on Twitch. So they get to reach out to other streamers, make sure you raid them and things like that, and message back and forth, have collab streams and things like that to kind of like merge communities. There's a lot that goes into Twitch streaming that I'm just not like very fond of. But at the same time, like I know people like watching me stream, so it's not fair to them. So yes, I'm gonna keep the same goal: 500 Twitch followers by the end of next year. But those are probably my two goals: just Twitch and for YouTube. Like I said before, like when it comes to other social media platforms, not too big on them. And if they will even still be here by the end of 2025 for TikTok and stuff. So yeah.
Philosophy. What is your relationship series?
Y'all, I'm yapping so much in this video, bro. Where are the questions at?
It's been great so far. It's been really, really great so far.
Hell yeah.
The next question
there
is
we go.
Philosophy. What is your current philosophy? So I live life by a lot of,
I might still have a similar thing with my past self, but it might just be a lot more evolved on some like Pokemon type shit.
Like just take life day by day.
I look so
okay. He about to go off on my past self again, but yes, that philosophy is something I've always held very dear, and it's still something I still keep to this very day. It might have changed and evolved in a little bit different ways, but at its core, yes, I live life day by day. I take it one step at a time. I'm not saying like that you shouldn't do things now that won't affect your future. Of course, it's going to affect your future. This is how life is. And of course, your past as well, something that's going to affect how you're living right now and just how you think about things and how you do certain things, how you like interact with different things and stuff like that, of course. But what I mean by that, to triple down on it after all these years, is that like sometimes, bro, you can truly just only worry about the now. That's what I always tell you when it comes to like anything that you do in life. Every single day, kind of like lay that brick. So when you get to the end of the road, the house can already be built, or that foundation can already be built. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I really kind of mean by it at the core of it. It says there's really just every single day, just put your best foot forward. Even if you have a good day, even if you have a bad day, tomorrow is going to be a brand new day of another fresh start. You get what I'm saying? Just live life. And also another thing as well is like take advantage of the day. Like live like every single day as if it might be your last. Not to like put any like negative energy into the air or anything like that, but just take advantage of your day as well. Like I think I saw a quote recently. It was like anytime you put something off to the next day or something like that, it's kind of like you're already giving up on today. Something like that. It's like if you push something off till tomorrow, you already gave up on today. And I kind of resonate with that too as well. Like just take full advantage of every single day. Every single day. Make sure you lay that brick for whatever you're trying to build in the future every single day, bro. I don't care what it is, bro. If you're trying to put off that homework, I know you're on winter break right now, but when it's like trying to put off that homework, trying to put off recording that video, trying to put off editing, trying to put off recording for a movie, or practicing to be in acting classes, or practicing your instrument, practicing your vocals for your singing, whatever the case may be. Nah, bro. We're done with that procrastination stuff. We're done with all that. Make sure every single day you're living life to the fullest. You're taking full advantage of it. But at the same time, you're kind of giving yourself that little like break and support system of just realizing that, there's a fresh day coming tomorrow. Even if you do slip up, if you do make a mistake, that you do fail, you always have the next day, you always have tomorrow to learn from it, get better from it, and keep evolving, keep developing yourself, and just keep changing. You know what I'm saying? So still my philosophy to this very day is I live life day by day. And yeah, I don't I try to not let the future and the past kind of like, weigh on me too much or hold me back from anything or to kind of just weigh on my mind or anything like that. It's hard, it's difficult, but yeah, man, it's definitely a work in progress as well. It's not something you can just, 180 automatically kind of flip on that type of mindset. But yeah, still definitely my philosophy after all these years.
I see that same thing like in Apollo and even Corey, Berlin, and stuff like that. Like just always being yourself goes
Shout out to the ghosts, bro.
I think the biggest thing to making this content creation stuff is just being yourself, bro.
Oh yeah, just to reiterate that as well. That's like another I think this is still part of the philosophy question. I will say that as well. Like even more so with each passing year, it's definitely gotten worse when it comes to people just like mimicking or just straight up copying other people to like not even to make it in content creation, just in the general. They just use other people, other content creators, other like celebrities as like their own personality, like of their like they see themselves in them or whatever the case may be, and like they just mimic them, they act like them, they just like they act like they're best friends, that type of stuff. It's very like I guess difficult now, or it's like kind of rare to see people who just be genuinely themselves, unapologetically themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like some big people who definitely do that is like someone like Queso, or like that's why I feel like he's grown so massively and he has such a great fan because he's just himself. I can't compare Queso to nobody else. But there's a lot of other big new content creators and streamers and stuff like that. We can like, oh, he acts just like this person. He sounds just like this person. They do the same type of stuff just like this person. You get what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with to wear your inspirations or wear your your the people who have influenced you on your sleeve. Like I said, like I'm a very big fan of Corey and Belize and that kind of stuff like that. But at the same time, you still have to like interject yourself into it. You know what I'm saying? And again, not only with content creation, even in your day-to-day life, be yourself, like what you want to like, chase your same, the habits that you want to chase. And if people don't mess with that, if they don't rock with that, kick them out to the curb, bro. Drop them off, cut them off, whatever you need to be. You should not be going through our life like kind of trying to hide behind a mask and not be yourself because of other people or people on the internet or whatever the case may be. Especially now more than ever, like I said, bro. It's because nowadays, bro, again, it's just so rare. It's so rare. Especially with how social media is going. It's like people just say one thing, they hate on one thing, they like one thing, and it's like a whole wave of people just kind of follow that thing until it dies off, and then it just recycles and then recycles and then recycles, and I hate it. I hate it honestly. But yeah, be yourself. Above all else, be yourself.
Be yourself, bro.
Absolutely, though.
Be yourself and take life day by day. The next one is what is your biggest regret? My biggest regret,
easily, probably school.
Just was doing school.
Yeah,
going to college.
Yeah, during that time was for sure.
And just real quick, for sure. Like if you're in school right now, shout out to my boy Char.
Shout out to Char. He's about to graduate real soon.
A lot of people actually dropped out of school. A lot of my friends have kind of dropped.
Shout out to a lot of people actually. Shout out to Char for almost about to graduate. Shout out to homie Spirit. She did graduate. Shout out to a lot of people. There's a lot of y'all who are still probably in senior year of high school going to college. Hope y'all continue, y'all succeed, and y'all graduate, do good on finals, all that good stuff. But shout out to Char, shout out to Spirit. But yeah, like during that time, it was definitely school, like regretting going to school. If y'all don't know, I went to school for 2 years. I was in a 6-year program for pre-pharmacy. And after those 2 years, I was not really messing with it. I wasn't liking it. If I'm being very honest, I was barely scraping by in a lot of my classes, if not like cheating to all hell to get through. And I was about to go into pharmacy school, which would be like the next 4 years. And I was like, hell nah. Not only was it financially something, it was like $50K a semester, bro. Some crazy shit. No help from FAFSA, barely. Like, nah, bro. I was not doing it. And I just wasn't feeling it at the end of the day. I did not want to be a pharmacist. I did not want to go down that route in my life. I felt very trapped and I just wanted out. And so like, the regret was that I could have been doing something else with those 2 years. But even now looking back on it, I don't regret. I think I even go to say it in this, in my top left version of myself, where like I don't regret it now because like it was good for me to still go through college at least a little bit. Well, I mean, not even a little bit. 2 years is still 2 years. You know what I'm saying? But it was still good for me to go through that to kind of experience what college has to offer, what that looks like. So I would have no regrets of not going to college in the future, if that makes sense. So I don't regret that anymore at all. I'm glad I went. I'm glad I did those 2 years, even though I didn't like it and I ended up dropping out and everything like that. I'm glad I got to experience it. So like maybe now where I'm sitting at in 2024, I wouldn't be looking back at that time like, damn, I really wish I tried college when I still could have. You know what I'm saying? Like fresh out of high school. So I'm glad I got that experience. But for right now, my biggest regret, I'm trying to think. I think it's really just I wish I started YouTube sooner. I'll be honest. I wish I started doing kind of like I guess it kind of maybe pairs up a little bit with like regretting to going to school during those years. But even with during going to school during those years, I wish I was still made time to even post like a couple of YouTube videos and stuff like that. I know now I have a lot better of a setup in terms of like I have this this camera, I have a better mic. I have like a PC. I didn't have any of that stuff back then. Of course not. But I really wish I still was like, how right here I was kind of posting stuff off my phone and was still posting it straight like that without editing and stuff like that. I wish I was still, not still, but wish I started doing that earlier. Because if you're a content creator, like especially if you're like a newer one, you kind of, well, at least for me personally, I'm always like, damn, if I just started during 2020 or even 2021, like my trajectory would be a lot different. Because during that time, content creation was still a very big thing. There was still a lot of big content creators, but it's not how like it is now, where like it feels like everybody and their mom wants to be a content creator. During that time, bro, it was like the big people and there was some newcomers, but it wasn't like, everyone was streaming. Everyone was just streaming from whatever, whether they were streaming from their consoles, whether they were streaming from their PCs or whatever. Like I think during 2020, it was like a huge spike in people buying PCs and people buying PC parts, buying microphones, everything. Even like people who started like podcasting during that time. There was such an increase in all that like equipment because no one had nothing else to do besides be at home and just make stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? So like, I wish I started a lot earlier. 'Cause I feel like I would be a lot like bigger and had like have just like, it would just be a lot. I think it would be a different trajectory in terms of my timeline of content creation. But even then, I also don't regret it because like I believe that there's a path for everybody when it comes to life, not just content, but just when it comes to life. When you like whether you start, when you start, how you start, whatever the case may be. So I mean, at this, it's kind of like I regret it a little bit, but not at the same time because I'm on my own path right now. So yeah, but if I had to choose something for like my regret, it would probably be I wish I started content creation a little bit sooner.
I gotta know what I do for my first of my career. Like no,
I just be yapping about nothing.
Maybe some of y'all do.
It stays my biggest
regret. If you don't, it's okay, bro. I promise.
And then last but not least, what is advice you would give to your future self?
Whoa. Let's hear it, bro.
I know my future self, like, of course, you know what I'm feeling right now. It's Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I'm by myself. You can put two and two together.
Bro, golly, I was down
good of a family connection.
Down diabolical.
So, I mean, kind of mentioned it right there, but moved out, was living by myself.
Yep.
Christmas Day, very big family day. Was feeling like shit.
I still feel that way towards Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Shout out to my girl's family. At least like when it comes to these holidays,
shout out to Amy
alone.
still.
So I have Thanksgiving, I have Christmas with them. I have my friends as well. Shout out to like Mikey, Apollo, Paz,
just like
all
that.
of them.
That was still just like that.
Everybody, bro.
All the homies. Jeezy, you too, Jeezy, you too, Jeezy.
Like, if you like, I love you, dog.
Biggest advice, bro, is
it definitely would get better.
Make that family that you always wanted, bro. You've been talking about it a lot. You've been.
It's being made. I mean, it's definitely made a lot of progress. I'm not.
Kind of already found.
Yeah, during that time, that's something I still struggle with to this day. Is like what it means to be a family. What does a good family even look like? So during that time, even going into 2023, I definitely wanted to like build my own family that was outside of like just by blood, but like by friendship, by good times, by good memories, by all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that was what I meant by that going to 2023. And since then, like I've definitely like built that support system and that friend group since 2023 and going into this year for sure. I've traveled a lot with these people, going to DreamCon, going to the ball for like Belize's ball, or just people just going to go see each other, going to go see like them. Like I went to go see Paz in Florida. Shout out to World Paz. Me and Mikey went to go see him in Florida earlier this year. Then they came down to come see us in Texas at the beginning of the summer. It's so like I for sure have accomplished that. I want to see what his advice for me is for this year for 2023. I'll be honest, y'all. I was looking for the last like what his advice was to me. I don't think he even said any advice to me. I think he was just yapping about like family and stuff like that for the last 15 minutes of the damn video. But regardless, whatever. But I think this still thing was still kind of going to from that year to this year about family was to like maintain that family and keep it growing, make it even bigger and everything like that. And we definitely have done that in terms of like whether it be like content creation subscriber numbers, when it comes to like my own personal life, my own personal friend group and everything like that has definitely grown and has become stronger if anything. And I'm very grateful for that as well. But I guess to end the video off, my final advice to myself going into next year, going into my year of being 23, of 2025, my advice for myself for next year, I think would have to be is to be more intentional with your time and time management. I think now that I've started locking in with content creation and like I spend a lot of time at my desk in terms of like just editing and recording and just things like that, I tend to kind of get lost in it sometimes, especially when I'm doing daily uploads. And I don't make enough time for other things when it comes to like just hanging out with my girlfriend or just going out. I try to exercise as much as I possibly can at home and stuff like that. So I'm definitely doing better with that. But I could be even still better with, being more healthy and taking better care of myself. I mean, y'all know, if you've been watching the most recent videos, y'all know I hurt my hand and I've been wearing my wrist brace. So it's definitely been helping. I'm kind of getting it back to, where it's not like hurting and stuff like that. Even right now, it's kind of chilling right now. But like even now, because since I'm always typing and stuff like that, using bad hand posture and everything, messed up my hand. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, be more intentional with your time and your time management, especially. So, and just taking better care of yourself too kind of goes into that. Because if you weren't spending so much time at the desk, you probably would not have hurt your hand. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of goes hand in hand. No pun intended. But yeah, that's kind of my advice for going. And y'all can like maybe apply that to yourselves too if you're one as well. I know that when it comes to life, there's a lot of stuff to always do. There's always something to worry about. Again, especially if you're a content creator in terms of like content job, or maybe you have content school. Again, working out, eating good, spending time with your family, spending time with your significant other. It gets very hard to balance all of it at once and stuff like that. So that's something I'm definitely working on, but that is my advice is to, keep working on that. You might not be able to perfect it this next year, but just make sure you have growth in it and you just become better at it, over time. You know what I'm saying? Not going to be easy. Nothing in life really is rarely easy, especially if it's something that you really want to obtain. It's rarely easy, but it's definitely doable for sure. But yeah, this is the end of the interview for this year. A lot of growth has been made. A lot of goals have been set for next year. I'm very excited. I thank you guys as always, truly, for all the support, all the likes, all the subscriptions, all the kind words, all the kind messages, all the comments and stuff like that. This will be dropping on Christmas Eve, which is when I'm recording this right now. So hopefully, I'm probably gonna post a video tomorrow as well for the daily uploads, but it's not gonna be that long. It's probably gonna be like 3 minutes or something like that. Me just saying Merry Christmas and for y'all to go enjoy time with y'all families and friends. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't see that video tomorrow because you're too busy doing what you're supposed to be doing, Merry Christmas to y'all. And if you don't celebrate it, happy holidays, whatever you want to celebrate. And maybe if you don't celebrate anything at all, it's just another normal Wednesday for you. Hope you enjoy your Wednesday. Hopefully you chill, kind of relax, take your time off from work and from school. And just, do your damn thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, love you guys as always. Thank you guys for all the support. And I'll be seeing y'all in the next video. Peace, y'all. Much love.